I just came up with a new technique, literally, like right now, as I'm listening to music and meditating, that I just want to share with you guys real quick. I'm really trying to hammer into my head that there's infinite realities and that any, like literally any and everything I can imagine exists. And so I've been struggling with like opening my third eye for higher realities. I don't know if it's because of like, I think it's like deep self worth issues. But anyway, but that's besides the point. What's helping me right now with that is literally just like thinking of my doubts and everything, and then just being like, what would make that better? And then literally just telling myself, I just keep saying this mantra: if you can imagine it, it exists. If you can imagine it, it exists. And that has been bringing me back into hope so much. Like, I've just been telling myself, if you can imagine it, it exists. But like really hammering it into my subconscious, like not like in every way imaginable. Like if you can imagine anything, it exists, but like in full detail, including the vibe down to the smallest minute details, it exists. And that's been helping me have hope by just knowing that there are realities out there for me, because I feel like I don't belong sometimes, you know? I'm pretty different, if you will, and I feel like I come from some futuristic realities and shit. And also, I don't even know how to describe it, but I'm just trying to like search my own imagination of like, what would my dream reality even look like in the first place? And just I keep, every time I hit a third eye block, every time my third eye just goes blank. Sorry, I didn't mean to snap. Like, I hope that on snapping, I don't want to like hypnotize anybody. But like every time my third eye blocks, I just tell myself, hey, if you can think of it, it exists. And just really hammering it into my subconscious that it exists, and I can draw power from that as a multi-dimensional being and bridge my own energy to that. And then I can use that as a template to project and create my own future reality timelines here in this life. So I can take the energy and use it to create, realities that feel similar here. And that's really been helping my hope, because if you have seen my channel recently, I've been in some dark places. So, but for anyone curious, actually, I don't know if I should say it, because like I don't want to leak the energy. I don't know if I should tell you guys like the types of styles of reality that's helping me. I'll save that for another video. But yeah, just know that literally any and everything exists. Like, for example, there's infinite realities where you are like the coolest person to all of your spirit guides, and you have so many people on the other side that love you, you know? But there's also infinite realities where, yeah, of course there's going to be infinite realities where people judge and hate you no matter what you do. There's people that are going to judge and hate the most perfect, beautiful, magnificent souls to ever live just because it exists. But I'm here to remind you the opposite exists. There are dimensions that love you. There are dimensions where you are cherished. There are dimensions that are good and for the light, even though it doesn't seem like it sometimes in this world that tests our hope and faith. But I'm here to remind you, Use that as a mantra. If you can imagine it, it exists. And have fun with it. Drop your ego and imagine it. No matter how weird it is to people here in this society, reality, no matter how cringy it is, no matter how out of place it is, like if you resonate with a certain time period that's different, who cares, you know? Like, I'm just gonna say it, like the 80s type of vibe, I've been using that. Like, I'm really connected to like that old retro, like rocky, like that rocky energy. That's the best way I can put it. Like that old time cozy 80s, 90s, like even Arnold Schwarzenegger, like those types of vibes. You know what I'm saying? I want to bring it back in my own way. And I'm just reminding myself that there are higher dimensions that exist in every time period, in every vibe, you know, because there's literally infinite realities. That gets back to the mantra. If you can think it, if you can imagine it, it exists. So yeah, there's 5D realities where it has that old, like that old New York, like I don't know why I'm connected to like that old New York gangster, mobster, like rocky energy for some reason, you know? Like that old time feeling. That's where I'm at right now. There's higher dimensions like that, you know? There's higher dimensions in every font, style, time period that exists. Again, the mantra, if you can imagine it, it exists. So yeah, if you can imagine it, it exists. If you can imagine it, it exists. If you can imagine it, it exists. Keep saying that to yourself. I've actually been saying it to myself in second person, like, okay, self, if you can imagine it, it exists. Like, I'm kind of like, okay, self, let's go. You know what I'm saying? You could say, like, if I can. You could do, like, an I am with that. Like, if I can imagine it, it exists. I've been, like, helping myself. I've been, like, if you can imagine it, it exists. I don't know why, but second person affirmations help me sometimes, you know? So, yeah, you can use first person or second person affirmations. They're both powerful, you know? But, remember, if you can imagine it, it exists. If you can imagine it, it exists. If you can imagine it, it exists. Literally. It does. And you'll notice, like, if you keep saying that to yourself, eventually your third eye will drop the resistance. Your ego will drop the resistance, and it'll allow you to have fun in your imagination and see it. And if you struggle imagining yourself in first person, don't even focus on first person at first. I've literally just been trying to like see it from like a movie camera perspective. Like from a camera perspective. So if you struggle with seeing yourself in first person, that's fine at first. Just any way you can see it. Like you could imagine it from like an aerial perspective. You know, like an observer. Like you're just like an observer. Or like, you know, like imagining it etherically, like disembodied. So that's step one. I mean, like, and then from there, if you meditate and practice, you can get to the point where you can probably see those realities in first person too. But anyways, remember, if you can imagine it, it exists. Every detail, like literally, the details make it better. The more details you can imagine and that you desire, the better the multiverse is going to pinpoint you there. Literally, there's infinite times infinite times infinite times infinite times infinite in infinite times, and I could say that infinitely, realities. If you can imagine it, it exists.